our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander Rocket! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Volkan No Time Uzdemir.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, ready to go with early round action here. Let us see what Volkan Uzdemir has to offer. Certainly a lot of our fighter meeting was rooted in his power, which is self-evident. But this man's got a lot of different tools, a lot of different nuances on the feet that we haven't necessarily seen, and he believes this matchup might afford him the opportunity to let all those skills go. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Lands a big right hand early. Oh, look at that leg kick. Nice 1-2 combination there. Forward. Rocket gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes. Those are big strikes.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Nice jab there by Rocket. Oh, straight punch.
Nice left hand.
Wow, huge head kick. Nice jab by Uzdemir.
Hit that body hard.
That's good defense to block that punch.
Oh, high kick.
2 minutes have gone by.
Ooh, what a punch. Oh, nice.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks.
Nice combination of kicks there by Rocket. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. And now that jab starting to get established.
Oh, nice kick. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Rocket, his nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Nice looping punch.
That was a great shot.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Oh!
He's hurt. Nice jab.
Oh, big left hook there. Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this.
He's hurt again.
Oh, with authority, the body. Uzdemir's kick to the body here. That one appeared to be blocked. Calf kick lands, and it is starting to bruise now.
Dude better check these kicks. He's not going to be able to fight too long if he doesn't.
Under a minute to go.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
20 seconds now remain in the round.
Nice leg kick.
10 seconds now in round one. Uzdemir's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
All right, round two.
That's a great kick landed there. Nice job blocking that punch.
Keep moving.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not gonna not get hit anymore. Right now, you gotta do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's gonna get real bad.
Oh, a nice straight there by Rakic. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. Clean punch.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to... Oh, this could do it. All right, seems as though...
He can't even stand.
Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Uzdemir's thigh starting to show serious signs of bruising now.
He's cut. Get the elbow.
Kick to the body now. That one won't land. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Pretty good straight punch there by Rakic.
Nice. Stay on that jab.
He's looking to land the right, just out of range. Uzdemir's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC.
Keep the pressure on. Everything's landing.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Great job landing that body kick.
Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible.
Oh, how clean is that jab by Uzdemir?
Strike.
Some serious bruising going on in and around that right thigh. May want to check a leg kick or two. Oh, beautiful counter.
Stop,
All right, so
stop,
the ref
stop.
is going to step in here and call on the doctor to look at what is a now mangled nose. This could be the end of the fight.
It could be the end of the fight. There's a lot of blood. The blood's going down into the mouth. I mean, the nose could be broken.
As Michael Bisping might say, we have a cheeky situation here, but it looks as though the fight will continue, at least for now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination. The determination is, get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what...
Oh, huge right hand!
He's got to start throwing down.
Oozdemir's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. Lands a good series of kicks here. Just out of the range with that right hand. 30 seconds to go in the round. Ozdemir gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's gonna end very early.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, heading back to the corner, and Oozdemir's nose has got to be broken. I'm no doctor, but perhaps they should call on one right now. You hate to see a fight ended because of a circumstance like this, but I'm just not sure the fighter's going to be able to continue given all the blood. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, nice block there, and an even better counter straight by Ozdemir. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oozdemir's cut on his nose does not look good. Actually, it looks really bad. You gotta think the ringside physician is gonna get called in here in a moment.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Ozdemir gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
There it is. Right back on his legs.
Keep going.
Left hand got home there.
He's hurting bad here. Oh, my goodness. That leg kick hurt.
So I'm gonna hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And the blood, the injuries only add to the intrigue. It only adds to who's gonna continue down the path and get the hand raised. Both of these guys are so tough. They really have laid it on the line.
Wind it up on the right there to no avail. Big elbow there, lands.
He's hurt.
Mixed martial arts, folks. This is absolutely crazy. Both fighters dealing with critical damage and cuts.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And back to his feet. Under 3 minutes with which to work in our third and final round.
He didn't like that left hand.
Oh, right hook attempt, no good. Rakic's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his... All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
Looks as though the doctor is going to allow the fight to continue for the athlete. Maybe going to raise the guard a little bit.
He's got to raise the guard. He's got to take some chances because he's very limited in what he can do right now with that much swelling.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on his shield. And that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting a chance. And as a fighter, that's all you can ask for.
And you know fans don't like doctor stoppages, so they are thrilled.
They start booing. And sometimes the guy's eye is hanging off the side of his head.
Rakic is blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter. Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. We might get a stoppage here. Gets back to his feet. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory. Nice job defensively.
Looking to land the right just out of range. All right, so no surprise to see the referee call for the ringside physician. Gonna come take a look at that damage more closely.
So much damage, J.A. This fight is done.
Gotta stop the fight. Yes, and the doctor will do just that. I know the fans don't like it, but you gotta tune out that noise if you are the doctor, the referee, and allow him to fight another day. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Alexander Rakic!
Well, still hard to hear ourselves in the cans after a dominant win by stoppage for him here tonight. He knew all the challenges in front of him with this kickboxer, still was able to get it done and get him out of there.
He was able to get it done, and he showed that there are different ways of fighting. You can be a fantastic kickboxer, but if you cannot defend takedowns, if you are not able to withstand the storm, you will get taken over. And that's exactly what happened tonight as this well-rounded fighter earns a massive stoppage victory.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khalil Roundtree Jr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Johnny Walker!
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Well, it's a venue that needs no introduction. The world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. Even for a Boston guy, I have levels of appreciation for the building we're in today.
I mean, when you walk into MSG, you get chilled because you understand the history that comes with competing in this arena.
Oh, blocked the shot there and delivers the straight counter. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Roundtree Jr.
Fight behind a nice jab.
Well, Johnny Walker looking fluid and powerful here early. Well, Johnny Walker looking pretty fluid and powerful here early, DC. And I guess here's hoping that if he does win tonight, he doesn't injure himself celebrating after the fight. Unable to connect with a right hook. Oh, perfect head kick there. so more output, at least in the early going. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
And he connects with the punch there.
Oh, man.
Everything's landing perfect. Keep that pressure going.
Connects with a beautiful jab.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Two minutes have ripped off the round 1 clock.
Big body kick.
Hook is there again. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Oh, roundhouse kick.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Oh, solid kicks are landing. He has most certainly found the range on the feet.
Beautiful kick lands.
All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that he can land, and he has landed it effectively.
Slips the punch nicely there. Under 2 minutes to go. Hook to the head lands flush there by Roundtree Jr.
Over and over, he is landing punches to the head.
Really using his reach advantage to great effect with that punch there. Lands a jab. Oh, massive knee up top. All right, so 43 total strikes have already landed for Johnny Walker. Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. Walker's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Hook to the head there by Roundtree Jr.
That hook was bad.
There's the jab, now another for good measure. Nice job there by Walker.
Oh, nice right hand. Hurt him bad.
Hook to the head by Roundtree Jr. 30 seconds to go here. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
Round 2 next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Beautiful hand skills here, the right then the left. Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch to the hips and boom, inside leg kick lands.
Oh, nice kick. Misses with the right hand. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are gonna have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Walker's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent.
Big power shot there.
Oh!
Still plenty of time to go here, round two. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Nice kick.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A.
Oh!
He's hurt. He's wobbling.
Oh, beautiful combination. Less than a minute to go in the round.
Keep going forward.
Beautiful shot to the leg. Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went right, and that doesn't happen very often.
Roundtree's eye is starting to swell shut.
He gets to the clinch position.
Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Another. He's hurt bad. Nice leg kick.
Double jab there by Walker. Final seconds here of round two.
Good round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward.
Need this round to be sharp.
All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, 5 minutes to decide this one. Oh! Huge kick to the head. Well-placed kick there by Roundtree Jr. Just misses there with the left. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round and picking up exactly where he left off. Wow! Doing work with the jab there. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. Swing and a miss by Roundtree Jr. Walker's limping. That would suggest that the leg kick is having the desired effects. Throwing that jab, no good.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Collar tie here in the clinch.
Oh, big elbow.
And now some distance as they pull apart. Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time. Multiple times, you want to jump out of your seat because these guys are putting on such a fantastic fight.
Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. You can't just get beat up to the body. It doesn't show itself right away. It takes time whenever you're beating somebody up from the body and working your way up to the head. But right now we are starting to see the damage, and you see it not only in the body, but in the reaction of the opponent.
Walker's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood.
You hurt him bad.
Back to the jab now, no good. Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Walker. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Under 2 minutes to decide this one now. Oh, and a switch kick to the body for good measure. Nice job there by Roundtree Jr.
You know, when guys start to tell you, kick me here, again, they start to posture. That means that what you're doing is actually taking an effect on it.
Unable to connect there. Walker's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. Oh, crippling knee to the body. Roundtree's kick to the body is blocked.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Strike lands clean. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Oh, lands another shot to the body, beautifully placed as he can.
Oh, nice body shot.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Well, I'm not sure how much more damage he can take to the body. You may want to drop that elbow defensively. Of course, that opens you up to damage upstairs. Pick your poison for him here as he continues to absorb damage. Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick. Just missed with the elbow there.
Oh, he hurt him again.
Oh, huge kick to the leg.
Oh, my goodness.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Walker's nose is unreal. Well, the fight goes the distance, and ladies and gentlemen, that is how you end a fight. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Khalil Roundtree Jr.
All right, so we did need the judges' scorecards, but overall, a pretty dominant performance for the more well-rounded fighter. Your thoughts?
Very dominant, but I also tip my hat to the boxer because he was limited, but he was able to survive. But it's all about the well-rounded fighter tonight as he gets his hand raised by decision.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Curtis Razor Blade. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Smiling Sam Alvey.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Well, it has been a constant evolution when it comes to the UFC heavyweight contender, Curtis Razor Blade. Certainly you know about the takedown game, and how soon will he go to it tonight? Because as the striking continues to catch up to the wrestling, that figures to present Blades with a lot of different options that he can employ on fight. Pretty good jab there by Alvey. Too easy, too predictable. Curtis Blades getting a takedown. He has more of those than any heavyweight in UFC history.
He is the most heavyweight willing wrestler there is in the UFC. He's huge. He goes forward, he presses, and the guy has a junior college national championship, and he is not afraid to use it when he goes into the octagon.
Blades making these ground strikes count. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Blades. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Blades is in half guard now. Both fighters back to their feet now.
Nice defense. He got his hands up and he blocked it.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Effective use of the jab by Alvey. Right on the button.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Back and forth we go. Swing and a big miss by Smiling Sam Alvey. Oh, that right eye's looking really swollen now. Takedown attempt starting to pile up. Oh, that's a good strike there by Alvey. Big roundhouse now, just misses. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Short uppercut here in the clinch by smiling Sam Alvey.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Well-placed kick there by Alvey.
Big shot to the body.
Oh, beautiful job to get the kick home to the body. Landed that left hook. Head kick partially blocked. All right, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge in reach. Oh, nice jab up top by smiling Sam Alvey. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is...
Oh, double leg takedown is good.
Yeah, he's in half guard here. Oh, big elbow.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Curtis Blades. And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Big moments on both sides in round one. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Alvey's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds.
Get in, get out,
All right, well, the athletes have kept the replay truck busy tonight. We will take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. He opened a cut above his opponent's eye.
And now the cut becomes a story. We are going to have to watch the placement of this cut. Is the blood going to start to leak into the eye? How is he going to be able to fight through the damage that was dealt on those shots? What a great round by his opponent. But now it's on him to make the adjustments that gives himself a chance.
And it's not just the cut man who has his work cut out for him. We'll see if he can make those adjustments and rally here in this next round. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Defensively responsible, nice block. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Oh, nice.
Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stung by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Oh, he's in trouble. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Alvin. He's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now. So
There it is again. Look at it.
oh, beautiful jab by him there. I guess it pays DC to be the longer fighter. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Oh, hammer fist here by Curtis Blades. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
That strike blocked by smiling Sam Alvin. All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut. Hands going from the clinch. He lands a nasty shot from there.
Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one, DC.
But you don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer of this caliber. This guy's too good. And as you see his opponent looking lost, this is what you expect. He is that good in this singular skill. You got on 4-ounce gloves. Take this dude down. Don't box him. He's too good at it.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Trying to kick the leg out. Seconds winding down in round two. Oh, going for the takedown here. Oh, he don't. All right, so there's the end of the round, and thankfully it came right then and there for him. He was knocked down pretty significantly near the end of the round. That will keep him in the fight. He goes back to the stool. We'll see to what extent he can recover. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Sam Alvey gets back up again. Nicely done. Oh! Holy smokes! I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on sports center tonight. I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Bruce Buffer is in the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 52 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Curtis Razor Blades.
Well, Curtis Blades with another big W here tonight, and perhaps this is a guy who could eventually find his way into a UFC championship fight. I thought he put all the skills together beautifully here tonight. Curtis Blades, all of a sudden, a major factor in this UFC heavyweight division. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alistair Overeem. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexei the Boa Constrictor Alingyev.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are from the world's most famous arena. It is, of course, Madison Square Garden. This is where the Thug Rose scene went down, DC.
This is where it happens. It lost for words, so I yelled the same thing over and over again. Pick Rose Namajunas, and you can hear me yell, Thug Rose, Thug Rose, Thug Rose.
Single collar tie now. All right, so a nice shot by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner here early, getting the clinch and giving the kickbacks a lot to think about as to how he might proceed next.
Too much information to process. Put him in the clinch where he's uncomfortable, make him work in positions that are not instinct to him, and try to overwhelm him from this position. Great job. Smart approach.
Good jab. Ain't much. Beautiful win there by Alistair Overeem. Continues to cross-train at different places. Finished up this training camp at Team Elevation there under Elliot Marshall in Colorado. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than that.
Big right hand. Oh, nice level change.
In half guard. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oleinik's back in half guard.
Nice.
Looks like he's trying for a submission now. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, that looks painful. That's got to be it. Now trying to escape, and he does.
He freed his knee, got his leg all the way to the opposite side. Now, opponent has your back, but you're in a much better position.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Missed with that attempt. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Overeem's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, well-timed and placed overhand by Oleinik.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Gets to the single collar tie now. Another shot here. Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Trying to stay in this fight. Lands a big elbow there. Oh, now going to the judo throw, and he ends up inside control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, you can either go ground and pound or you can chase submission. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Olynyk got the full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Overeem's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
All right, feet on the hips here.
Just like this, now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. He goes back to the well and lands another strike from the top. And now you can see the swell.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Overeem gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Takedown attempt late in the round, and he gets it. All right, half guard position here. We'll see.
Right now, it looks like he's going to chase an arm triangle. What he needs to do next is push the left arm across and try and secure it with his head. He's going to choke him. There it is.
And he'll do it! That gotta feel good!
Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
All right, Bruce Buffer now inside the octagon has the official decisions.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 36 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Alexei the Boa Constrictor Olynyk.
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight, got the submission victory.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is an Ultimate Fighter season winner and former UFC Light Heavyweight Champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Sugar Rashad Evans. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jail Khan Mahayajinyan Almeida.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here's the BJJ black belt, Jair Almeida, getting ready to go for round 1. And you do wonder, this is strictly a kickboxing fight. Can he win it? If he's not allowed to pursue takedowns or submissions, can he actually win the fight on the feet? That is what he wants to prove to the masses tonight, that he is not just a specialist, not just a one-trick pony. We'll see if Almeida can get it on the feet tonight. All right, so let us see how it plays out between the wrestler and the grappler. The wrestler showing off that takedown defense there. He said there's only one bad position in this matchup, fighting off of my back. So far, so good.
He refuses to go there. He feels like if he's on his back, he's getting pinned. He spent his whole life on the wrestling mat. He is not going to allow that. Beautiful takedown defense by this wrestler.
boxes beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Yeah, left hook found its target. So he stuffs another takedown there. He talked to us about how hard this training camp was in terms of the defensive wrestling, but he certainly put in the right work.
He did a great job of recognizing the threat, understanding that he could not allow his opponent to get to his hips. He never allows his opponent to get to his hips. And because of that, he's been safe.
All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves up?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of...
Massive left hand. Nice. Nicely done.
And look at the post on the opposite side to give himself the correct space to land these beautiful knees.
Almeida's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Oh, seamless transition. All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Knee on belly, big strikes landing here.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Eugenio getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Under 2 minutes to go now in our opening round. Well, Eugenio's back in half guard. Very comfortable here.
That was a slick transition.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position. Nice defense.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Almeida. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Almeida's back in full mount. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Oh,
A lot of fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to eat.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, bails on the submission now. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Final seconds of round one. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Almeida. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So the fighter now with a cut on his lip. That is something he's going to have to deal with. You see the cut man not wasting any time getting in there. We'll see if he can shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for him moving forward. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the exact strike that caused that cut to his lip.
He landed a beautiful shot that cut him on the lip. Now, listen, guys. As long as it ain't like Jairzinho Rose is striking Alistair Overeem, you're fine. Cuts on the lip are okay, unless your lip is hanging off, like we have seen sometimes. That is not that, but he's got to protect it.
I got Robbie Lawler on line one, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I remember Robbie.
Lip cuts.
Oh, my God, I was thinking about that. I couldn't remember who it was.
All right, next round is upon us. Let's see how it plays out. Counters with a left punch. Evans is cut above the eye. Takedown defense holds up. All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You gotta be careful. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Nice positional control here. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Almeida. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Evans. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Nice transition.
Evans is in half guard. 3 minutes to go.
Oh, right in the mount.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Evans.
Yep, gotta be very careful there. Oh, nice elbow.
Get that guard back. I want to see that guard.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Evans is right back to the full mount. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Almeida. Rear naked choke.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here. Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Oh, and transitions right into side control. Almeida's back in full mount. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, Malgaginho's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
He's gonna go to sleep. It's over. It's work. Let's stand it up. It's work.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
table.
did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Good work from the top here by Almeida. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Almeida. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Muito bom. Você tá fazendo muito bem, tá? Você já ganhou todos os outros rounds.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Oh, another one.
Big left hand lands upstairs. Knee to the body. And a knee.
These dudes are going at it.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Evans.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
He needs to shove the knee, hip heist, and get back up to your feet.
Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Almeida's in half guard now.
Getting him out here. He's got to start throwing now. Beautiful transition.
Evans is back into full guard.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Now you gotta get back up. Scramble and get back up.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Almeida's right back to the full mount here.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back.
Head up, hips in.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, he's got his back. Just over 2 minutes to decide it. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, he's got his back now. All right, so perhaps he's gonna have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
And he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Almeida ground and pound from half guard now. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Almeida. Another ground and pound strike lands. 20 seconds left. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
She's in the mount.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Great defense by this fighter.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Japan Mahayajinho Almeida!
All right, about as easy a fight to score as we have had tonight as the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter puts it all together, cruises to a decision victory. Your thoughts on that performance?
Just one of those times where the grappler can really confuse the wrestler. They always say the wrestling base kills jiu-jitsu. Not in this instance. This guy was not going to be denied. He should be very proud of what he did tonight in a very tough stylistic matchup when we saw it on paper.